At PICO, we understand that a lot has changed. Like where you get a haircut and who does it. Where new lessons are learned and new careers are found. And even new ways to run your business. But no matter how much things change, you can depend on PICO to be there with the energy and help you need to power through.
Color guard, advance. Color guard, cross the colors. Please join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. Scout salute. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. 2.
Please join me in the scout sign. A scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Scout oath. On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, and to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, and to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Color guard, post the colors. Color guard, dismiss.
Good evening and welcome to our first ever virtual gathering of Eagles. My name is Dan Templer and I am truly honored and privileged to serve Scouting as the Scout Executive of the Cradle of Liberty Council. And I know that, like me, many of you have found these last several months a bit of a challenge, navigating through the pandemic and the restrictions and staying safe and keeping others safe. But I hope that, like me, many of you have also found yourselves waking up in the morning and thinking, man, what a great day it is to be a Scout. And especially today, as we celebrate those Scouts who have achieved Scouting's highest rank, the Eagle Scout rank. You know, I bet if you were to walk the streets, socially distanced and wearing your masks, of course, and ask people to describe for you an Eagle Scout, they would have a whole bunch of different things to say. But I bet you in all of those responses, there'd be three common themes. One is leadership, another is character, and a third is bravery. I'm sure there'd be many others, but I bet you those three would be in each of those descriptions. And some would say that those are easy. It's easy to be those things when times are good. Although I'm not so sure I would agree. It can be difficult to be all of those things, even when times are at their best. But in 2020, times have been anything but good. They've been different. They haven't been normal. They've been challenging, uncertain at best. Yet in 2020, I am so proud to report to you, all of you tonight, that 204 Scouts have either begun their scouting journey to the Eagle Summit by submitting their application and beginning their project, or have actually conducted their board of review and have been awarded the Eagle Scout rank. 204. And of those 204 Scouts, 162 of them began this journey after March 12th, which, to remind you, is when the pandemic really took hold of our society, and that's when the shelter-in-place orders began. Think about that. While we were sheltering in place, 162 young people, young men and women, and for the first time ever women, worked hard and diligently and persevered and found ways to get on their path to achieving Scouting's highest rank. Those young men and women, in the face of the pandemic and all the uncertainty around it and requirements around it, found a way to give leadership to more than 33,000 hours of community service. 33,000 in a pandemic. Absolutely amazing. So to all of those 204, I congratulate you, especially our young ladies, who this will be the first Eagle Scouts, first female Eagle Scouts in the Council's history. In 2019, I want to let everyone know that we had more than 300 Eagle Scouts, 300 young people, young men, achieved the rank of Eagle Scout. To get there, they gave leadership to more than 45,000 hours of community service. Amazing, just absolutely amazing. I am so incredibly proud of all of our Eagle Scouts. I'm so incredibly proud of all of those Scouts that are various ranks throughout our movement, from Tigers and Lions and Tigers all the way up to our Life Scouts who are on that trail to become an Eagle Scout. It's a long trail ahead of you, but don't worry, you'll get there. Work hard and persevere. But none of these Scouts would make it on their journey if it wasn't for the countless number of volunteers who have been there to help them. Moms, dads, Scoutmasters, den leaders, all of our volunteers. So thank you all so much for all that you do to make this possible for our young people. I'd like to also thank our sponsors for tonight's event, who, with their financial support, make this journey possible for our Eagle Scouts. I'd like to recognize our brave sponsors, Al and Leslie Boris, Jim and Rhonda Morty, our helpful sponsors, Gilbane Building Company, Essential Utilities, and Dwayne Brost, our loyal sponsors, Univest, Phil Ballard, Kirk Eldridge, Todd Ellis, Scott Hartz, David King, Jeff Klanderman, Andrew and Cheryl Masterman, and Mark Sonnenfeld, and our friendly sponsors, Mark Chaluti and Dr. Louis Gunkel. Thank you so much to all of you for your continued financial support of Scouting and our Eagle Scouts. I also want to recognize and thank our entire event committee who worked tirelessly to make this event happen, changing from an in-person dinner to this virtual gathering of Eagles. Their names will be on the screen throughout tonight's event, so thank you all for your dedication and work towards making this a special night for Scouting. Now it is truly my pleasure to introduce to you our Council Vice President, Eagle Scout, and recipient of the National Outstanding Eagle Scout Award, Mr. Mark Chaluti. Mark?
We are excited to introduce something unique and special for this year's event. We're currently holding an online auction for this virtual gathering of Eagles. You can bid on exciting scouting items, sports memorabilia, experiences, and other items that can make great holiday gifts. And the best part is, you don't have to leave your home to get them, so it's going to keep you safe as well. The online auction will close on Tuesday, November 10th at 5 p.m. So get your bids in today and keep checking back and share it with your friends as well. Right now, it's my pleasure to introduce Eagle Scout Kole Shongonuga. Kole earned his Eagle Scout Award in 2019 from Troop 277 in Wallingford, PA. He graduated from Strathaven High School and was accepted into the U.S. Naval Academy, Air Force Academy, and the Military Academy at West Point. This July, Kole left to attend his dream school, the United States Naval Academy. Eagles, Scouters, and friends, please join me in welcoming Kole all the way from Annapolis, Maryland.
I'm from Swansea, Pennsylvania. I was in Troop 277, and I earned my Eagle Scout last year, 2019. I went to school in Strathaven High School, and currently I go to school at the United States Naval Academy. Boy Scouts was something I joined when I was 11. I joined Boy Scouts because I had watched a commercial back when I was living in New Jersey a long time ago about the Pinewood Derby. I thought it was one of the coolest things I've seen in my entire life. So I came to Pennsylvania. I was like, I don't have anything to do, so I ended up trying out Boy Scouts, and I loved it. We spent a lot of time doing all kinds of things, rucking through the woods, camping, hiking, just hanging out with people, getting to know each other. And then it's one thing led to another, and now all of a sudden I'm here at the Naval Academy. So the Navy's been my dream since I was 14. When I was 14, I was in my English class. We were given an assignment to read a memoir, and the memoir I chose was The Makings of a Navy SEAL by Brandon Webb. He was a Navy SEAL who ended up pioneering the current Navy SEAL sniping program, which his story was just awesome. He had a hard time growing up, he had a rough time growing up. Eventually, he left his family to live with a scuba diving salesman. There was this guy owned a scuba shop, let people scuba dive for him. And as that led to one thing led to another, he became a Navy SEAL. He went to sniping school, which back then sniping school was owned by the Army because the Navy and the Air Force didn't necessarily need snipers. And eventually he was like, there are better ways to teach kids, to teach up-and-coming special operations forces how to snipe and stuff like that. So he made his own program. So coming off of reading that book, I think this is the most amazing thing I've ever read in my life. And this is the job I want for myself. I decided I was going to join the military. My mom, my dad were telling me, you have to go to college first. So I started looking into all these RTC options and OCS options. So I was going to go to college either way. I just wasn't sure I was going to go to college before or after the military. I was thinking about being enlisted for a while. And after a while, I finally heard about this place, the Naval Academy. I also heard about West Point Air Force at the same time. I didn't know they existed until my sophomore year of high school, maybe. But finding out about them was a very big eye-opener. And I think a big part of getting me in here was Boy Scouts. So for starters, just a big part about all these schools is they want to see that you have leadership experience. So for Boy Scouts, having the Eagle Scout, having my senior SEL or SLA, senior patrol leader job billets, and the Boy Scouts, having all that stuff helps a lot because saying I have experience in leadership, I know I'm doing. So Boy Scouts helped me a lot there. And on top of that, just having the Eagle Scout program shows that you are a compassionate person, cares about the community, and knows how to lead a group of people to do a specific task, which is also a very big help here. So once you get in here, you have to go through a summer program called Plebe Summer, which is tiring and it sucks, but it's also really fun at the same time. You get put in a company with 39 other kids, and that's who you live with for 2 months. At that time, every day you wake up at, no one knows what time it is because you're not allowed to have a watch, so you don't know what time it is at any point of the day. You wake up every day, you go PT, you get back, you get dropped for certain things, you have to go to different kind of classes, you're not allowed to have any phones, not allowed to have electronics, not allowed to do anything you're not told to do for a good 56 days. And that in itself is already a very difficult process, but going through Boy Scouts, getting the training from Eagle Scout, learning about the patience required to become an Eagle Scout, the self-discipline you need to get through all the requirements to get to that rank, it definitely helps a lot in preparing yourself to come to the academy and experience academy life. Once the summer is over, you start Plebe Summer. At that point, you're given a little bit more freedoms. You still got a lot of restrictions, and the issue is that now you're being held accountable by yourself instead of someone else walking behind you 24/7, making sure you do your job. So that's where the self-discipline aspect of the Eagle Scout comes in. That's where that becomes super important, because every day you gotta wake up. You have to go to classes. If you don't go to classes, they're just gonna put you in as unaccounted for. And if you don't put in an excuse for that, then you can get kicked out of school if you do it enough times. It'll become a conduct offense. It's your job to make sure you're accounted for. It's your job to make sure you go to class. It's your job to make sure you do your workouts in the morning. It's your job to make sure you pass the physical fitness test. Everything becomes a matter of, can you discipline yourself enough to get your job done? And Boy Scouts helped me do that so much. Honestly, I loved Boy Scouts growing up. I think it was an amazing experience to do, and I wouldn't trade my experiences for the world.
My name is Antonio McCall, Eagle Scout 2005, Scout Troop 98, North Philadelphia. I believe that Eagle Scouts are born. The qualities that make great leaders and sometimes responsible followers, it's already in you, but it's the village and the troop around you that helps you to craft those qualities. As an Eagle Scout, you'll develop this box of skills that you'll take with you throughout your life, because life will deal you some tough blows as it has done me. But once you meet those challenges, you'll be able to conquer them one by one. As an Eagle Scout, the world will see a distinction between you and everyone else. But it's your job as an Eagle Scout to realize that it is a great thing to be an Eagle Scout, but it's not being an Eagle Scout that's the greatest thing. It's what you do as an Eagle Scout. God bless you.
Hello, my name is Bruce Terry. I'm an Eagle Scout from 1978. I started my Eagle career in Los Angeles, California. I finished it in Short Hills, New Jersey. Being an Eagle Scout, for me, has been an adventure of a lifetime. You know, you don't say that you were an Eagle Scout. The proper terminology is that you are an Eagle Scout. So it doesn't matter what your age is. It doesn't matter if you were just awarded the prestigious Eagle Award this year, or whether it's been 40 years as it's been in my case. Once an Eagle, always an Eagle. And you know, I live by that every day. I like to look back at the end of my day and say, what did I do within the Scout Oath or the Scout Law that demonstrated a purpose for my day? And there's always something in every day that I see. You know, for those of you that are embarking upon a lifetime here now, my best advice to you is that to remember that it is the fact that once you're an Eagle, you're always an Eagle. And always remember and carry those values forward in everything that you do. And I'm sure you'll be successful in whatever you do.
As a youth member of the Boy Scouts of America, I learned the skills of living life within society. and becoming an Eagle Scout, my world and my knowledge expanded. It positioned me for lifelong service in leadership positions. As an Eagle Scout, I learned that real leadership must be founded upon real service. I learned to become a servant leader. Within my faith as a Christian, a simplified version of this concept is, with integrity, to put the needs of those one would lead ahead of one's own needs. The greatest among you will be your servant. As an Army officer, this concept translated well into 4 principles of leadership. Set the example, know your people and look out for their welfare. Keep your people informed. Seek responsibility and take responsibility for your actions. Later, as an attorney, I found several instances where I had to subordinate my own interests, whether financial or for notoriety, earned by forgoing those big reported cases through protracted lawsuits in order to do what was best for the benefit of my clients. The honor coupled with the responsibility of being an Eagle Scout has forged the direction of my life and has enabled me to take on a mantle of service.
Hello, my name is Brian Wallace, and I am an Eagle Scout. I am also the proud principal of the Elkins Park School in the Cheltenham School District. The skills that I use as a principal every day, I learned in the Boy Scouts of America while becoming an Eagle Scout. Whether it's in my doctoral work, or whether it was in seminary, or all throughout my life, the skills that I learned becoming an Eagle Scout have always been there for me. An Eagle Scout is not something that you were, it's something that you will always be.
Hello, Eagles. It's good to be with you. My name is Scott Hartz. I earned my Eagle more than 50 years ago in the area where I grew up outside of Pittsburgh. My scouting experience included Cub Scouts, Boy Scouts, and Explorers. I belonged to Troop 22 in Wilkinsburg, Pennsylvania. One topic I want to talk to you about today is leadership. It's an important topic for Eagles. You are leaders, and you will be leaders in the future. I spent a good part of my business career working for one large professional services organization. And at the end of my career, I was CEO, Chief Executive Officer of that organization, running 30,000 people in more than 25 countries around the world, an important leadership role. I've recently been asked to teach a course, one class on leadership at a university, and in putting together that course, it made me reflect upon leadership experiences and where I learned it. I've never taken a course in leadership, but as I think back on my career, the early leadership activities I was involved in revolved around scouting. I was a patrol leader in a Boy Scout troop. I was president of my Explorer post. And those are really foundational experiences in leadership for me. Leadership is something that evolves and you get better at it as you go along and do more of it. But I think you should recognize that what you've done so far positions you well for leadership activities in the future. Eagles are leaders. You are leaders, and you need to continue to evolve your leadership skills and talents as you move forward with your further education and your careers. So again, congratulations on what you've achieved, and remember, Scouts are leaders. Best wishes, and thank you.
Hello, my name is Chris Brenner. I became an Eagle Scout 59 years ago with Troop 387 in Philadelphia. What scouting has taught to me is leadership, organization and planning, setting goals and achieving them, and meeting life's challenges. I have a deep appreciation for all the adults who guided me on my trail to Eagle, and I hope that each Eagle Scout remembers that and tries to give back to scouting in some way.
Good afternoon, I'm Todd Ellis. Thank you so much for joining us in this virtual gathering of Eagles. I'm the chairman of the Greater Philadelphia Area NISA Committee. I earned my Eagle in 1981 in the Seneca Waterway Council, which is in Rochester, New York. As an Eagle Scout, there's many ways that you can get involved in scouting or give back to the generations of Eagle Scouts that preceded you. In and around the Philadelphia area, we hold social and networking opportunities. As an example, we've met at Campo's downtown for cheesesteaks. That was very popular. We've gone to Flyers and Phillies games, and we've gone on hikes. We even have done a Sporting Clays event, which was extremely popular back in February. You can join in on camp work days and be a part of the Cradle of Liberty Council Ranger Corps. We understand that you can use your talents with all of those skills that you've earned as an Eagle. We understand that getting involved in person may not be possible right now, but I'd like to invite everyone in joining us tonight to sign up to become a mentor for a recent Eagle Scout. This involves meeting virtually with a new Eagle, sharing information about your professional journey, talking about how to navigate educational and career choices. We do our best to team you up with an Eagle Scout who is interested in your particular career field or may have similar hobbies as you do. While social distancing, this is also a good time to check out the Pennsylvania Eagle Scout license plate program and order one for you or a loved one. You can stay connected this winter by signing up to our Greater Philly NISA newsletter, a monthly email update which is given to every Eagle Scout in the area. We have over 5,500 individuals getting this on a monthly basis. You can go to www.colbsa.org/Eagle to sign up for the newsletter, learn about events, and become a mentor today.
Proceeds from tonight's virtual gathering of Eagles will help us cover the cost of over 300 Eagle Scout medals, pins, and certificates that we need next year. Your support will also help us provide services for alumni for scouting programs throughout the Delaware, Montgomery, and Philadelphia counties. Tonight, I'm going to ask you to join me and others, help us deliver the promise and make sure that our scouts will get these medals and pins and certificates just like we did when we achieved our rank of Eagle Scout. The items traditionally cost our council about $10,000 each year. I'm sure you know the pandemic has taken a toll on many of the council's income-generating events, activities, and camps. I hope that you will agree that recognizing our Eagle Scouts remains a top priority for all of us. You can help us make that happen by going to www.colbsa.org/Eagle and making a gift today. We will be grateful for your support, and I know our Eagles will proudly wear their medals next year. In 2011, the National Eagle Scout Association created the National Outstanding Eagle Scout Award to recognize adult Eagle Scouts who have made significant contributions since achieving the rank of Eagle as a youth. Our council made its first presentations in 2012. I was blessed to be able to receive that award with my friends Tom Leidy and Judge John Braxton. Since then, we have recognized wonderful individuals who have made great contributions to scouting and the communities that we live in and serve in the Cradle of Liberty Council. Tonight, we are proud to present the award to 3 new outstanding Eagle Scouts. And I hope you'll enjoy learning a little bit about each of them. Barry Kaufman earned the rank of Eagle Scout in 1969 in the Philadelphia Council and has spent the last 51 years paying scouting back at the unit, district, and council levels. He has served as a Scoutmaster for 40 years, helping many others become Eagle Scouts, and is also a District Vice Chairman. He currently serves the Cradle of Liberty Council as the Chair for the Activities and Civic Service Committee, and thrives on accepting a challenge, pulling a team together, and doing all he can to enable our youth to have a great scouting experience. He has led groups from our council to international scouting experiences in Canada for decades, and has also played a key part in the Jewish Committee on Scouting. It can be hard to believe that he has time to do more than scouting, but Barry has also been a strong man of faith and served as president of his synagogue and as a volunteer with other Jewish community organizations. In recognition of his decades of wearing the Scout uniform with pride and living by the Scouting principle to help other people at all times, the Cradle of Liberty Council is pleased to present the National Outstanding Eagle Scout Award to Barry Kaufman.
I am a scouting lifer, no question. 58 continuous years in scouting. I'm also an Eagle Scout. Becoming an Eagle has helped me become the adult leader I am today. Being an Eagle challenges me and impacts my life every day. Being an Eagle has also encouraged me to lead a troop, recruit volunteers, and to lead council events. On the day of my Eagle Court of Honor, I promised myself that I would give back to scouting. I am proud that I have kept that promise. I want to take a moment here to address our newest Eagle Scouts. You have by now heard the expression many times, once an Eagle, always an Eagle. Your actions, both privately and publicly, will be a reflection not only on yourself, but on scouting as a whole. Please stay active in scouting. Give back to scouting, even if you're away at college or working at a job. If you're away at college, join the service fraternities that have scouting service in their creed, or find a local unit to help. And finally, help guide young men and women along their own trail to the Eagle Summit. I am humbled by and grateful for this award. Thank you.
Joe Kowalski achieved the rank of Eagle Scout in 1980 in the Valley Forge Council. As an adult, he spent 15 years serving as a unit leader and now serves as a committee member of the Cradle of Liberty Council Executive Board and Executive Committee. He currently serves as the chairman of the Enterprise Risk Management Committee. In his professional role, Joe serves as the Chief of Staff to the President and CEO of PICO and oversees the business planning, benchmarking, and performance monitoring functions. He has also served as a volunteer board member of the Institute of Internal Auditors. He has continued to live by the principles of the Scout Oath and Law since becoming an Eagle Scout 40 years ago, and the Cradle of Liberty Council is proud to recognize Joe Kowalski as a recipient of the National Outstanding Eagle Scout Award.
Dan, Mark, and the nominating committee, thank you for the recognition of this prestigious award. I am honored to be a National Outstanding Eagle Scout. When I look back on my scouting history, I think about three things that really impacted me. One, continuous learning. As a scout on your journey to Eagle, you are learning about many skills. You're learning about leadership. You're learning about teamwork. And all those things you learn will carry into your later life, especially the opportunity and the continuous need to learn no matter what you do in your career. Integrity. When you are working in an environment, you are always presented with ethical challenges. Along your scouting journey, you have an opportunity to develop a moral compass, to know what is right by the scout oath and law. Those types of things will carry with you in your career. Giving back. Every scout has an opportunity to learn, develop, grow, but also to give back to the program that you took so much away from. That is something that you should do and develop in your career and in your life. So for the new Eagle Scouts, I have 4 things I'd like to suggest you do. The first is mentor. Look after the young scouts. Have them benefit from the experiences that you've had the opportunity to learn from. When you become an adult, consider becoming an adult volunteer. The program would not be anywhere without our adult volunteers. Thirdly, take a moment and acknowledge those that assisted you along your journey to Eagle. There are many parents, scout leaders, family members, and your fellow scouts that helped you achieve that accomplishment. Make sure you thank them. Everyone can probably point to someone that introduced them to scouting. And with me, it was my dad, who took me to a Cub Scout meeting many years ago. And lastly, enjoy your accomplishment. It's very significant and one that you should be very proud of. Congratulations to you all. Thank you.
Carlos Umanis earned the rank of Eagle Scout in 1976 in the Northwest Suburban Council. As an adult scouter, he has provided over 2 decades of service at the unit, district, and council levels. He currently serves as the chairman of the Council Advancement and Recognition Committee and also serves as the chair of the Council Investment Committee, providing professional guidance to help financially secure the future of scouting in the Cradle of Liberty Council. Carlos utilizes his experience in the financial services industry to also assist his church with their endowment fund and has an extensive record of community service that extends to a Christian nonprofit organization named Good Works, Habitat for Humanity, Ronald McDonald House, the Sunday Breakfast Mission, and more. His emphasis on doing his duty to God and his strong commitment to serving others makes the Cradle of Liberty Council proud to recognize Carlos Umanis as a recipient of the National Outstanding Eagle Scout Award.
I'm not the best speech giver, but I do want to give a couple words to our newest Eagle Scouts. Scouting has given you experiences and knowledge that you can carry on for the rest of your life, especially the leadership experience. That's what sets you apart from others. And with the designation of Eagle Scout, others know that you have these special abilities. And as a result, being an Eagle Scout will open doors for you, but you do need to walk through those doors. Don't take it for granted, all because you're an Eagle Scout, that things will be dropped in your lap. You still need to make things happen. So use the confidence that Scouting has given you to help you achieve your goals and to be a success in life. Now, I've been an Eagle Scout for 44 years, and I know that my actions reflect upon all other Eagle Scouts. And as a result, I do feel a little pressure when I make decisions that they need to be good decisions. But however, as we all know, we have the Scout Law and the Scout Oath, and that makes it real easy. I've had these guideposts for me for my whole life, and it just makes it a lot easier to make those tough decisions. Now, as I've grown older, my focus has switched more towards helping others. And I realize now that my time and talents are more valuable to others than myself. So I feel that being an Eagle Scout has greatly contributed to this view of making a difference for others. And I really am I'm really honored to be presented with this award. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Corinne Brookins Philemon. I joined PAC 303 when they first accepted girls in February of 2018. Currently, I am a second-class scout from Troop 303 located at Zion Baptist Church. Since joining the girls troop, I have earned 19 merit badges. 6 are from the list of Eagle required, so I will need 7 more to help me on my road to Eagle. My goal is to become an Eagle Scout just like my brother, Jawan, and my Uncle John. I want to be just like them.
It's hard to believe that we've come to the closing of our program already. And it seems like yesterday, we were planning for our Eagle Dinner to happen as usual back in the spring. We knew that plans had changed and we didn't feel it was going to be safe to gather, but we wanted to make sure we put together a program that people could enjoy, to share with you that Scouting is alive and well in the Cradle of Liberty Council, that our Scouts are continuing to do great things just like we did when we were working on the Trail to Eagle. They're just finding different and more creative ways to do it. I want to thank everybody who took the time to be with us tonight. As I was thinking about how do I wrap up such a great night, one thing came to mind that amazingly, November 8th, the day that we're holding this event, 38 years ago, I walked into my church basement for my Eagle Border Review. And on November 8th, 1982, I became an Eagle Scout. So much has changed in my life since then, but there's one thing that hasn't. That badge still means so much to me. And I do not wear my Eagle Scout medal very often, but what that badge means and what that rank means to me is something that is a part of my life every single day. I hope that each and every one of you really holds that medal with that same amount of importance. Now, what I would challenge you as we wrap things up right now is that we have a lot of kids still on that Trail to Eagle, or some that are in Cub Scouts that need our help. And there are a lot of different ways we can help them. Todd shared that with you earlier. And I would challenge you, figure out what works for you. What is the way that you, as an adult watching this program, can help give back? What is the 1 hour a week that you can give to support a program, and do it? There are a lot of kids counting on us, a lot of people that look up to us that want to be an Eagle Scout, and they need our help to do that. So again, thank you so much for what you've done to help us so far. Remember, the auction is open until November 10th at 5 p.m. and we still need your help to get to our $10,000 goal so we can make sure that every Eagle Scout next year gets that medal that he can wear proudly. Thank you again for being with us. God bless you, and God bless the Boy Scouts of America.